I hope this doesn't happen again. I hate errors like this. When I usually have this error, it's usually a streaming error. And usually when this happens, it can be resolved with me restarting my PS4. I did that when part 2 crashed, and I'm still having the issue. So now I have deleted a bunch of space even though I have over 200 to 300 gigs worth of space left remaining. So I don't know what the problem is. Then I had shut off my PS4 and then turned it back on again. Welcome to part 4. If this does not work, I'm going to be gone for a while because I will delete this game and re-download it. I don't want to go to that point. That's the only thing I haven't tried yet. As that is my final straw, and if that still doesn't work, we have a problem. I can't fix this issue because it's a very light-hearted issue that usually resolves itself with time. Sometimes it happens, and most of the time it doesn't. In the past, when this would happen to me, my issue with that, it was an internet problem. That was what it was last time. But I've already tried everything I could possibly do within this system now. If I get yeeted one more time on this, I'm not going to be able to forgive myself, actually. The Genshin Impact playthrough I do on YouTube is something I like to look back on, and I will be able to remember key moments depending on what the title and thumbnail was. The fact that I have to use the same thumbnail for a stream because it crashed 4 times now, or 3 different times in this case, is very painful. I want you to understand this is very painful when this happens for me. It's not even about my standing or whatever. It is almost akin to a pride thing. It's to a point that it hurts me mentally every time this happens. This is why I don't like streaming the Tower of Fantasy playthrough as much as I used to. I'm guaranteed to crash once during the playthrough. I was happy when Genshin did do this to me, but it has happened in the past with Genshin. But it only happened once. This is the first time in a very long time this has happened to me on Genshin. I don't know why this is happening to me. I really do hope this doesn't happen anymore. It is an error that is very easily avoidable, but one that can also keep creeping up on me. I was almost tempted to just stop and not do this anymore for the rest of the day, which was very tempting, but I chose not to. Again, welcome back to Genshin Impact. To part 4, we should be able to finish the Tribal Chronicle story quest. Pretty sure the last part ended on a comical point. It ended on a pivotal point where we were going to go back to Tlazoli's house, if I remember correctly. I kinda hope it did. I might have to check just in case, because if it didn't, I'm going to cry. Where did it crash me at? Did it crash right when I finished the scene, or did it crash right before the scene ended? I need to check. It was right after that? Are you serious? Oh my god, why? This is the first time this has ever happened to me. In part 3, I ended on the scene where Paimon was mentioning, no matter what we try, Tlazoli will. So it turned off way before that. That is unfucking fair. Why does it have to catch up with it? I have to do this now because it's gonna piss me off if I don't. So, where part 3 actually ended at was when we had finished talking with Shilnin about what she was planning to do next, and right before we go back. Huh? This shouldn't be where I'm at. You tell me I can't even get it back? I can't even get it back. Now this hurts even more. It ends after the conversation where we were in Tlazuli's house. That was literally in this last part when we were in her house and then we left. And then we talked to Shilden, getting her things, and then we deal with the central encryption of the thing that we were dealing with. We did most of that, and then right before we were gonna go back to Tlazoli's house, she talked about what the major problem was. And it's the fact that she wants to act at the wife for her daughter, and her body won't be able to handle that. But I can't believe it took that part away from me. It took that part away from me. I can't even get that back either. That's very painful. There was an exchange that was mentioned just before the stream got cut abruptly. And that part, I can't even get that part back. I restarted my PS4. If I just recorded it, I would have done that, but I did not know it would cut that far back. I know that's back in the past, but it didn't cut till like right when it ended, where I was actually at, not where this is at. Part 3 ended where I wasn't even at, before I actually got the error code. Oh my god, bruh. This is so unfair. I can't even get that part back. We only got the return to Tazoli's house here. It doesn't even have the next part. How did that? How? At this point, I'd rather go back in the past and reset just so I can remember where the fuck it was at. That's so unfair. That's the first time this has happened. I'm sorry for that. I can't even get that back. Nope, can't even get it back. I have lost certain footage from that I can't get back. Every other part I was able to keep it connected, but that part I can't get back. I'm sorry. Once I finish this, I can go back and check. It'll eventually show up in here, because it's only showing the return. It'll show the next portion of this when we get through this next part here. So, that's all I can do now. And then I'll go back and check. How the fuck does that happen, man? Please tell me that's the last time. I don't want that to ruin my reset vibes next week. I don't want this to ruin future Archon quests. That'll be even worse if it's future Archon quests. I usually don't have this much of an issue unless it actually crashes or I have an error code that comes from the system software. I'm not getting any of those. I'm getting an easy as fuck error code. Which, what I call an easy as fuck error code, it's really an error code that is very common and very easy to avoid, but when it does happen, it can be persistent. I have had experience with this in the past. It usually doesn't stay very long. But I have to keep mentioning this so that I get this mentioned. I will never be able to forgive this. I won't be able to forgive this. This is the first time I've ever been hoed like this. This is unfair.
Ah, Shilonen. It looks like you've made your decision. Am I right?
Yes, here's some research that I've done. You can reference it to modify the way the central inscription operates. I'll also help you continue working on the Blaze Gem inscriptions, but
Yeah,
I must have complete control over all the inscriptions and the ability to oversee their uses. The memories that can be absorbed by the inscription will be limited solely to Nechka's past. We'll plan a set time frame together from which the memories can be drawn from shortly. If you attempt to extract any memories beyond this scope, then I'll consider that as committing a criminal act and halt all work related to the central inscription. After the memory bank is constructed, the Blaze Gem inscription's absorption functions must be stopped immediately. Only functionalities for outputting memories will be kept.
I accept. Thank you, Shilonen. I really...
Auntie, you know I can't stand it when you do this. If you needed my help, you should have just said so. There's no need to beat around the bush like you did.
Using technology for ancient names to forge other things without permission is no trivial matter.
Yes, it's a major departure from the technology's intended use, but it's nothing compared to a child who needs help, compared to a name that's about to be lost. But once this is all over, you must come with me to see Pakal and discuss everything that happened.
That's fine. I'm willing to accept any punishment for my little Nechka.
All right, let's clear off the table and come up with a plan. I need some time to consider how to let Nechka control the Blaze Gem inscription on her own and extract the memories from her past. Oh, by the way, did you give the book to Nechka?
How could I just hand her a birthday present that you specially brought for her?
what?
I've picked out a box and packaged it up. Wait till her birthday and then bring it to her. It'll be a nice surprise.
No, it's just an old book. There's no need to...
What the hell? That sounded like a plot, bro. Sounded like someone hit the floor.
Oh, is Nechka up again? But what was all that noise? It sounded like something broke. Uh-oh. What if something fell on her? We should check. Paimon will go have a look.
No.
Nechka, don't hurt yourself.
Shilonen, is that you?
Is that you?
You're Nechka?
Yes, she has animal ears like Shilonen.
How many times have I told you? Don't get out of bed on your own. You were running a fever yesterday.
Hello, Nechka.
Thank you for the book. I've already read it several times. You've already read it? But didn't Tlesoli package up the book that Shilonen brought?
No. She's all mixed up. The one she read isn't from Shilonen. It's one I bought for her before. A few days ago, she told me she wanted a book. I know nothing about these kinds of books, so I had no choice but to go to the tribe and look for a copy. I eventually found one and bought it for her. I put it in her room once I got back. Soon after, she suddenly developed a fever. I was so busy taking care of her that I forgot about the book and even forgot that she had asked you for a gift.
Auntie, do you know which version of the book you bought?
Which version? The shopkeeper said it was the one with the perfect ending to the story. Apparently that's the only one you can find on the market now. Ugh. It's all my fault. You wasted your money, and now it won't even be a surprise.
Oh, it's all right. It's just a book. As long as Nechka enjoys it, that's what matters.
Oh, right. Nechka probably doesn't know us. You're Paimon and Mr. Traveler. Mom told me about you.
What?
Oh! Seems like everyone knows who we are now.
Hello, Nechka?
Yeah, Nichka seems to be doing pretty well today. Since she's been stuck indoors for the last few days, why don't we take her out for a walk?
Check that temperature.
Take her for a walk. But considering her condition, I don't think she...
Oh, don't worry, Auntie. She'll be safe with the Traveler and me. We won't leave the tribe, and if anything comes up, we'll be sure to find the doctor immediately. Besides, it's her birthday in a few days, and we need to go to the tribe to buy some things. Let's give her a proper celebration. What do you think, Auntie?
I promise I'll be good, Mom. Didn't you say before that I need more fresh air?
All right. As you wish. I also happen to have a few repaired Blaze Gem inscriptions that I need to get back to the tribe. We can go together. Wait for a moment. I'll go get Nachka's water bottle and some towels. Some medicine. Oh, and a parasol.
Talk about being prepared.
Camp out with all this stuff. Yes, sir.
It doesn't hurt to be prepared. Okay, let's go. Please be good now, Nachka. Don't cause any trouble for Shilonen and the others.
Oh, you can let me carry these. And don't be a stranger, Nachka. Feel free to tell us anything. And even I was quite a handful for Auntie when I was little.
Yeah! It's not often you get to go out to play, so just have fun. Everything will be fine.
If you don't stir up trouble once you're little, you'll never get a chance again. I definitely stirred up trouble, but not quite as much as other people have. I was more timid, I guess you could say, as I grown up.
Okay, thanks everyone. And please don't worry, Mom. I'll be good.
Let's go look for Ignal. I've had her Blaze Gem inscription for a while now, and I'll finally return it to her today.
Once we get to a certain part where I get a Primo Gem reward, I will look back at the quest, even if that means it's the final part. I don't care. I need to look back and then talk about what was missing from the last part. I can't live with the fact that I lost that part. The first time I've lost footage from a stream. Every other part I'm pretty sure stayed the exact same for where I can guess. Because I even made sure in the part before that. But now I'm getting concerned. I have to go over here real quick. I really hope this is the end of all that. Because of this amount of, like, error, code, crash, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to not do the extra thing I would have done this stream. I'll save that for Monday. Hopefully everything is fine by then. This is crazy, because my first time on this system today and it's doing this to me. I don't understand. I'd have been incredibly pissed if this happened during a story quest, but I wish this happened on a Monday reset. I'd have preferred this on a Monday reset than today, because I like having everything together for a reason. But now I gotta do part 1, Children of Echo Trouble Chronicle Quest, part 2, part 3, and I'm on fucking part 4. I can't even live with it. It pisses me off. It's not fair. It's not right that something like this can happen.
Tosoli, what brings you to the tribe today? Oh, and Nichka too! Oh, she seems to be doing much better now. She's even out and about. I'm sure it won't be long before she'll be playing with Chanil and the others.
Chanil?
I hope so. Here, Ignal. This is your inscription. I've finished repairing it.
Oh, thank you for bringing it back for me. Oh, by the way, I came across a piece of good quality ore a while ago. I was thinking of using it to make some pretty jewelry for little Nachka. I remember that Nachka would become so happy every time she saw a shiny ring. Right, Nachka?
I'm sure she'd love that. Thank you.
I'm sure she loved that. She just stays quiet like a butt.
My pleasure. Give me a moment. I'll bring the ore.
Oh, I can make the jewelry for her. What kind would you like, Nichka?
I would like...
Something shaped like an embercore flower would be nice. She was always asking me before to make her an ancient name with an embercore flower design.
Can we ask Nachka?
Mm-hmm, noted. I'll make that as a gift for her next birthday. Sorry, Nichka. It won't be a surprise for you.
That's okay. Thank you, Shilonen.
Found it. Sorry to keep you waiting. Here, please take it. By the way, Nachka, feel free to write to me if you ever want to know more about ores. Well, I was shocked last time when you wrote me out of the blue asking for a volcanic crystal.
Sorry
Something
about
feels
that.
off here.
She can hardly contain her curiosity now that she started to recover.
Something is suspiciously going on with Nachka, bro. Like, she isn't anything of how Tlazoli, mentioned her.
She's still too weak to go out whenever she wants, so she begs me every day to help her write letters to people in the tribe about all sorts of things.
That's how you know she's one of the children of echoes. It's normal for us to be interested in ore.
Everything's looking up! Oh, we're just like the main character in the new version of To Kill the Brave, when he was about to save his brother Rimac.
Huh?
According to the story, we should be right around... let Paimon see... To Kill prayed to the goddess of mountains and fire. Let my brother's name ever live on! I am willing to sacrifice my heart and blood in return! The goddess replied, I've heard your prayer, but your brother is no longer your kin. His name has sunken into the deepest of depths. Then Tequil said, turn my blood to fire so my heart may illuminate the depths. I will bring my brother back before my blood runs dry. Oh, you remembered that whole line, Nachka! Paimon remembers that's exactly what the book... Wait, what did the book say?
You forgot, but you didn't just read it, Paimon.
Paimon finished both books in one sitting. A lot of their content is nearly the same, so it's easy to get mixed up. But the ending in the older version is more interesting, even if it's hard for kids to, well, completely understand. Oh, wait! Nichka hasn't read the other ending. It's okay, just wait a bit and Paimon will read it out for you.
Nachka seemed more interested in what's going on.
That's not true. Actually, I already know the other ending. You already know the other ending? But didn't you only read the edition your mom got for you?
Hey, what are you all chatting about so happily?
Something is wrong here. Something is suspiciously wrong here.
Huh?
Why is Nachka surprised like she's afraid of her mother? What did she do to her?
Mom, Mr. Traveler and I were just talking about the ending of that book. We were just talking about how the bad guy was defeated and everyone returned home safely. It's a really happy ending.
That's not the other ending she was talking about.
Aren't happy endings always nice? But if you already read the whole thing, then what will Mom have to read to you at bedtime? Guess you'll have to go to bed early tonight, but I'll buy you some more fairy tales next time, okay?
Okay, Mom.
How's the ore?
It's pretty good quality. I'll be able to give Nachka a beautiful and durable piece of jewelry for her next birthday. But, for now, let's focus on celebrating her upcoming birthday. Where are we headed to next, Auntie?
Next, let's visit Apishpalon. He should be close by.
A Pishpalon?
Stay close,
What kind of
Nachka.
name is that?
Don't go too far.
Yes, Mom.
Why do my eyebrows keep twitching today? Strange.
I could tell you what it might be, but you might not like what you want to hear.
That means you're about to hit the jackpot, Apashpalan.
Bro, if your eyebrows are twitching, it could actually be a actual physical problem. There is a physical deficiency that coincides with that, but I'm not going to talk about that here.
I didn't expect to have two name engravers coming in today. Welcome. What are you looking to buy, Tlazoli? I'll give you a discount like usual.
Whoa! Offering a discount just like that? Plasoli sure has connections.
Chill.
She was once our name engraver and did a lot for the tribe. It's only fair that I offer her a discount.
Thank you for your generosity. I finished repairing your Blasium inscription. Here, have a look. Come on, Nechka, say thank you.
Say thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, so this is Nechka. Tlazoli has shown me some pictures before. It looks like you're doing much better now. How about this? Go ahead and pick anything you'd like from the store. Think of it as a gift from me.
No, that's all right. Mom told me that you've already given a lot to our family.
Oh, well, that was for your family. I've never given anything just for you. If you don't feel like it, you can also let your mom choose for you.
Oh, no need to stand on ceremony, Auntie. Go ahead and pick something for Nechka. His drills and small clamps are good quality. The measurements of each part are exact, and they're always very durable. I always come here to buy things if I find myself in a pinch. Oh, do you have any child-friendly safety scissors? I remember seeing a few different styles.
I have a few in stock, but I put them in the back. Let me bring some out for you to pick.
Oh, no need to bring them all the way here. Why don't we just go in the back and choose there? It should only take a moment.
Wait a second.
I don't know much about that kind of scissors. Why don't you just go yourself and...
Well, there are too many different designs and varieties of kid scissors. If you don't come and help me choose, I won't be able to pick one that Nechka would like. Come on, Auntie. It'll only take a moment.
She's so worried of leaving Nechka by herself. What is that?
And there goes Shalona
Someone's...
dragging Plasoli off to buy more stuff.
I can't...
What a busy day.
I can't tell what she's worried about, though. It's making me nervous for some reason. I feel like there's something else going on here.
I won't run off. Paimon, who's your favorite character in To Kill the Brave? Paimon's favorite? To Kill, of course. He went through a lot to rescue his family. In the old version of the story, he was never able to reunite with his family, but he was still really strong and fought as best as he could. What about you,
Admires
Mishka?
courage.
Which character do you like? I like Remak.
I had a feeling she would say that. She would be like, nah, I like the other brother. But why?
I never forgot his brother to kill. He was also an amazing character. If it wasn't for his determination, both he and his brother would have been defeated by Coatlicue in the final battle.
Sounds like you were really immersed in the story.
Of course! A story's only interesting if you can really get immersed in it. Hey, Nechka, why don't we play pretend? You can be Remak, and Paimon will be Tequila, okay?
Reciting the epic lines? Oh god. What is she worried about?
Mr. Traveler, can I play the role of Coatlicue?
Huh?
But isn't she the villain? In the old version, she even ate Remak and took on his appearance.
That wasn't the one Nechka read.
Ah, right. She read the version with a happy ending. And that one, Coatlicue was defeated and the brothers both survived. Well, it doesn't matter. Only the lines at the end were different. You can go on ahead and say your favorite lines, Nechka. Paimon's read both versions, so she'll be able to play along. My favorite line is the one from the end. It's...
Come here, Nechka. Look at you. You're sweating.
I see.
Mom!
Let me wipe your forehead. Now, drink some water. This child. You forget everything as soon as you start playing.
We've picked something out for Nechka. A Paishpalan will deliver it to Auntie's house once he's packaged it up. How was Nechka?
Oh, we were just about to get to the exciting part.
Shannon, did you leave us with Nechka on purpose?
Really? Oh, now that Paimon thinks about it, Shilonen has dragged Tlasoli away from us a couple of times now. But why?
Nechka has a strange look on her face.
Let's talk later. Just trust me and act normal for now. Oh, we should head to our last stop, Auntie. It's real hot today, and we shouldn't let Nechka be in the heat for too long.
Right. Let's go see Chevin and head back home.
Chibit!
I finished repairing your Blaze Gem inscription, Chevin. I've also reinforced it so it shouldn't fall apart so easily now.
Thank you. How about the volcanic crystal? Was it usable?
Yes, thanks for that.
You're welcome. I just want to see Nechka get better.
Thank you, Miss Chevin.
It's fine. Honestly, you're both too polite for your own good.
I was wondering where you got the ore for such a large-scale Blaze Gem inscription. So you must be one of Auntie's accomplices, then.
Wait a second.
Oh, Shilonen.
We already know what's going on.
Oh, right. I was like, why did she use the term accomplice? Now I understand.
You had me worried there. I thought we'd been found out. We'd be in real trouble if Bakal ever got wind of it.
Oh no, he's gonna get wind of it though.
To be honest, I won't be able to cover it up for much longer. I've been traveling away from home every few days, and the ore reserves have noticeably decreased. The last time Bakal came and asked me about it, I could only say that I'd been using up a lot of ore to research new styles of jewelry. As for why I had been leaving so often, I said that I had found a new ore vein and wanted to extract some new gems from it. Sorry. I've been talking my head off. Please, come in and have a seat.
Sure, we can sit for a moment, but...
Miss Chevin, can I go see some of the jewelry over there?
Can I see the jewelry over there?
You mean Amisha's work? Sure, go ahead. Remember to stay in the shade as much as you can.
Paimon wants to go too! We'll go together. Paimon hasn't looked at Natlan's jewelry very closely yet.
I could buy you some.
Really? Then Paimon's gonna take a good look at what they have.
You haven't bought any jewelry for a while, Auntie. Why don't you pick one out?
This is interesting. She doesn't want to leave her alone with her. She doesn't take it to Zoli with her again. Keep talking with Nechka.
Come on, Nechka! We don't know anything about Natlan's jewelry, so you can help us pick something out. Mr. Traveler,
Come here, Nechka.
Oh, hell nah. What? Right when she wanted to say something, she stopped her again. What is this? What? It's like she's a mastermind of something. Like as if she's holding her captive or something. Like, what is this?
Uh-huh.
What is this?
Sorry, Chevin and Shilonen, but it's already getting late. We should be heading back now.
How interesting is that?
It'll be Nechka's birthday in a few days, and there's still a lot for us to do before then.
No problem. I'll be sure to bring her some beautiful jewelry to celebrate.
Mom,
What the fuck? What?
You're getting hot again. Here, Mom will carry you. Let's get going.
Is this like overprotectiveness? Is that it? Cause like, this is weirdly off-putting.
You forget to take care of yourself once you start playing. Let's go back and we'll have a talk.
I didn't.
Nechka, I never taught you to lie.
I never thought I'd hear someone say something like that. I didn't. I never taught you to lie. Where's the lie in this, though? Instead of saying that, tell me what the lie was. I'm curious.
Sorry, Mom. Uh, I,
I this, I that. She's not gonna let her speak either.
Nichika's looking at us. My mom feels like something's not right. What should we do?
Let's wait and yeah, we gotta wait and see what Shonen does. Cause she wanted to do this.
Nichika was having so much fun today that she forgot the time. It's not a big deal. Let me help carry her home. I'm worried you would also have to recover if you carried her the whole way.
No, it's fine. I'll carry her. Let's go, Nichika. It's time to go home.
Tazuli declines your help and leave the tribe carrying Nichika. What the fuck is this? She's staggering somewhat by the time she reaches home, but she's still able to shield Nichika behind her. So that was what the rest of the text said. What the fuck is this? There's more to this story.
Thank you, everyone, for spending so much time with us today. Please be sure to come to Nichika's birthday party.
I hope she'll continue to feel better.
It's nearly bedtime for Nichika, so let's part our ways here.
Oh, Auntie, remember to give her the book, that copy of To Kill the Brave I brought. I went to a lot of trouble to find it.
I understand. Really, do you think I'd let your efforts go to waste? It's very special to receive a book from you. I'm sure she'll put it somewhere safe. Right, Nichika?
Yeah. Thanks, Shilonen.
Oh, put it somewhere? Isn't she going to read it?
Well, I've read the story to her many times already. She's even memorized nearly every line.
Oh, that won't be a problem, Auntie. Nichika's probably never heard this version of To Kill the Brave.
Oh, what's different about this version?
The majority is about the same, but the ending is different from the one that you bought her. The one I gave her is the unedited version that was originally published. It was released long before Nichika fell ill.
Oh, but I remember you were never very interested in fairy tales, Shilonen.
Why are you giving her these eyes, bro? What the fuck?
Huh. Well, I was just thinking that if what you said about Nichika's illness is true, she shouldn't be able to remember anything about her past before her illness.
Yeah, that's what you said, didn't you?
So, the ending to the original version of To Kill the Brave is also part of the past that she should have forgotten. In other words, if she hasn't recently read the old version of the story, then she shouldn't possibly know the ending, right?
Something is wrong here.
I don't understand. Why are you so concerned about the ending of this book? Even if she does remember the ending, what does that prove?
I think she's not looking at the bigger picture asking that question. I don't know if there's an act of deflecting, but she is shooting herself in the foot if she doesn't continue. Like, if she continues like this, she's shooting herself in the foot is what I mean to say.
Maybe she snuck out somewhere when I wasn't watching and read the first edition of the story.
Alright, you don't need to say that for her, so let's know if that's true or not.
Yeah, okay, that is a possibility. After all, she does remember things that have happened recently. In which case, yeah, let's go ask around the tribe and see if anyone remembers Nichika reading the book.
Well, she better get the memo this time.
There are only a few shops in the tribe that sell books, or we can just ask Nichika where she'd read it.
Right.
The booksellers all have inscriptions, so there's a chance that their memories...
So, you admit that the inscriptions can affect the tribe's current memories?
She just admitted that, pretty much. This is why I said if she kept talking, she's shooting herself in the foot.
I was very clear that I would consider that a crime and would stop all work on it.
There must be a few more books at home.
I
I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit.
I beg your pardon?
What?
Nechka, where did you read that book? Answer me.
Go home, Nechka.
What are you gonna do? You can't shelter her.
Are you disobeying me?
You're the one who wrote me the letter, Nechka. You're the one who wanted the book. Only you can speak for yourself. We're listening, Nechka. Right here, right now.
Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will never have left.
Silence.
That's the line from the old ending. Nechka remembers it.
Brother, what the fuck is going on? Are you telling me she's holding Nechka hostage? Did she go batshit crazy? This whole story course got flipped upside down from start to finish.
I know everything. Shalonen, help me, please. Something's blocking the door.
Get back.
Ooh. 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 Dude, that transition was clean. That transition was clean. It was so simple, but clean.
Shalonen, wait for us.
Nah, we're going in.
The tunnel is blocked. We can't go in. There might also be traps.
Whoa. What are all those things on Nechka's walls?
It seems Auntie put all the extra inscriptions she made here.
Wow, where the hell did they go?
If she's trying to finish that ancient name, there's only one place she could go. Come on, follow me.
So she went into here. I figured this was a cave. Perfect. Let's get it. Recommended Earth. Hopefully everything can be resolved in here. Because I really hope I can resolve everything in this stream. Please just let me resolve everything in this stream. Please let me resolve everything in the stream. I am begging here. I'm at the point that today was just not a good day to stream, and that's all there is to it. And again, it's still crazy to me, because this is all from one day. From part 1 to part 4, this was all in one day. My first time getting on today, and this happens. How is that fair? Dude, how is that fair? R3, C3, noblesse. Wait, is it noblesse though? It might not be. God damn it.
What is this place?
Auntie's workshop. It was supposedly closed after she stepped down from her position in the tribe. But it appears that we've all been deceived.
Wow.
Why are there people up ahead?
If you're up to
All
shady
right,
business,
let's finish
you
this
have to hire shady people to help you. Let's go, don't hesitate.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
That was quick. All right.
Over here.
Bring it.
Why can't I climb the wall? How strange is that? Don't do me like that. No reason to fight them. There's so much climbing. I got hoed. Come on, come on. Gotta remember, it takes away my ability when I do this.
Bring it.
I got extremely lucky with that.
All right, let's finish this fast.
Teamwork is strength.
All right, let's finish this fast.
Feeling lucky. Hiya!
That was out of the way or get blown away.
This one's got your name on it.
That was quick.
Attack!
Attack!
Nice and spicy.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Everybody stand back. Let's coming at ya.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
The door's closed here too. Where should we go now?
The transport system seems to still be functioning. Let's go look for the controls and get this cart running again. Maybe it can take us further inside. All right, let's keep going. All right.
Why would the point of me doing that? I forget it takes away her ability every time I do that. Wait, what? Oh, I couldn't activate it because I was in that form. That's so whack. Dude.
Bring it.
What is this area?
You got here quick. Impressive.
Impressive.
Nechka's up there. What are you planning to do to her?
Damn, Paimon flew up high for that.
I never lied to you. All this time, I've only been trying to save my daughter.
Uh-huh, by illegal means?
Even though she's not my daughter yet. But
What?
once everything is over, she will really become my Nechka.
Excuse me? What are you talking about? There was a lie in her story, huh?
What did she say?
That mean
Is
Nechka
she
died?
not Nechka?
Infusing memories, forgetting the past.
So you figured it out. I want to use memories to awaken my Nechka.
This is
She has
sus.
stayed in the Night Kingdom for far too long. She's afraid of the dark and cold. I'm the one who made her stay there alone, so I must bring her back. Don't worry, Nachka. Mom hasn't forgotten anything. She has always remembered your name.
I was right. I said it. This way she's already dead. You're just trying to bring somebody else back that's already dead.
I'm afraid so.
Then, who's that girl lying up there?
Who is that girl?
She's a child from my tribe. Her parents were killed in the same abyss attack. But wouldn't you know it, her birthday is the same as that of my Nachka. I raised her and took care of her for many years. I thought that taking her in would help me feel better. I was so happy the first time she was willing to call me Mom. But then, I suddenly felt very scared.
Nah, very sadistic. Look your look at that shit. Alright.
Is she really my child? My child's name is Nachka. It could only be Nachka.
She going crazy with them droopy eyes, bro.
How could I be happy? My little Nachka is still waiting for me. Waiting for me to get her home. As I said,
She's
I only
going
want to bring
batshit
Nachka
crazy,
back,
bro.
even if it costs me everything. And now, the time has come for me to pay.
Come for you to pay? For what, exactly? She said, I'm gonna pay my life to the devil for this.
Ancient name. It's finally time to put it to good use.
She actually has one?
If you're not willing to help me, then you can become the fuel for Nachka's ancient name.
Oh, you have some fucking nerve. That's actually crazy.
Shilonen, you have yet to make a move. I take it you're examining the inscriptions around you. It's no use. I've already set up the blaze gem inscriptions, and the engraving diagram has already begun to run. It's all thanks to your ideas. Now, the central inscription will finally become Nachka's ancient name. After Nachka returns, I'll make sure to invite you to her birthday party.
You can get behind me, Paimon.
You're not gonna go up there, are you?
Nachka's already dead. We can't let her harm an innocent child.
There's a flaw in this engraving diagram. The weak point is almost about to activate. So on my mark.
Don't worry, Nachka. Don't worry. Mom is here.
3.
Bro, this is actually crazy.
Mom will always be with you. I'll never forget you.
2.
Wake up, Nachka.
The way she, the voice actor,
Now.
talks is so breathy,
Please.
bro.
Wake up.
1.
Look at this face, fierce.
It's alright. It's alright. You'll see Mommy soon. Nachka.
Keep back. Those are distorted thoughts. In the mists are the thoughts' twisted cries. If you become tainted by them, they will control you, and you'll never be free again.
This shit is evil.
Where are you? I don't want medicine. It hurts. It hurts. Why am I alone?
Nachka. Why?
No more medicine. Will you stay with me forever? Please never leave me again.
Bruh.
Telasoli, you're the one who twisted Nachka's name into a shackling prison. It's time for you to hear her true voice. Stone engraved and echoing peaks. Converge, disperse, in ashes be reborn. For flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
Mommy will be with you. Nechka. Always. And forever.
Mommy, I've always been with you. And now you're finally listening to me. The old births the new, as flowers shield the roots, so life ever cycles until we return to the loam. We've known each other a while, but we've never met.
You're Nechka?
Yes, but I still don't know your name.
My name's Nepeka.
Nepeka?
It really suits you. Nepeka, I bless you from the past and wish that every day of your future will be filled with peace and happiness.
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo.
Please, hurry up.
I saw Nechka and was speaking with her, but now, where did she go?
You didn't miss anything. Nothing but like a short scene where Trevor went to go to Nepeka. That was her name.
Nechka?
She gone crazy, bro.
Nechka, where are you? Answer, Mommy, please.
Who would have thought you went batshit crazy over your dead daughter? It's just not worth it. You really just condemn yourself further.
Shilonen, you saw her too, didn't you? You saw my little Nechka.
She sure did.
I felt her hands and hugged her. I was right. I was right. Those gray shadows were just a minor mistake. I just need to restart the ritual again. Alright, I'll start it again and Nechka will...
Have you still not come to your senses, Auntie?
Yeah, it's actually like really bad to be this crazy.
What senses? I was not wrong. Nothing about what happened was wrong.
Well, there's something wrong here.
She's just a little upset and was trying to ignore me. That child sure knows how to throw a tantrum. But I understand. I can accept that.
Nah, you're batshit crazy.
Enough, Tilsoli! The person you summoned with the Blaze Gem inscription wasn't the real Nechka at all.
Wait, what?
You collected memories of Nechka from countless people, but you forgot one thing. Among what you gathered were not only real memories, but also countless emotions. Didn't you realize what kind of emotions people would feel upon seeing Nechka's condition? When people held a dying child's hand, when they felt her faint breath and saw the helplessness in her eyes, when they sensed her body growing colder and colder, what could they feel but abject pain and sorrow?
I took those emotions.
You absorbed those emotions into the Blaze Gem inscriptions and solidified them as a piece of her past. Those gray figures were projections of that past. They could only reproduce the appearance of Nechka in her sickly state. What the real Nechka wished to say was drowned out by those twisted and painful thoughts.
I didn't want things to turn out like this. All I wanted was to remember Nechka, to see her again.
Nechka has always been with you, Auntie. Everything has long been recorded on your ancient name, the one you said was useless. You exhausted every option and sacrificed everything in the hopes of saving your daughter. That is undeniable. But have you forgotten the true meaning of your own ancient name?
My ancient name is Undugu.
Kinship. Interesting.
The immovable love between you and Nechka has already been recorded in your ancient name, but you chose to ignore that. Names are blessings from the past to the future. You told me that, Auntie. You gave Nechka her name, her first blessing. But now, you've turned her name into a prison by taking an innocent child captive, and you've imprisoned yourself.
Nechka is everything to me. Without her, I can't see any future for me. And as for blessings... what blessings have I had since the day she passed? I see her in my dreams every day, grasping my hand, telling me she's in pain, asking me to hold her. But I can't say anything. I can't grasp her hand. All I can do is shout her name over and over again until I wake up. Every day, every single day, I've hated myself, and ancient names too. Who knows? Maybe hate would have been the only thing left to her too.
You think Nechka would have come to hate you? Auntie, do you still remember the last words Nechka ever said to you? Do you remember what her final words really were? The reason you haven't felt blessed is because you've forgotten the true past. Auntie, you've been wallowing in memories of your imagination and refused to let go of them. A name without a past is nothing but a withered tree with no roots, rotting without a future. It's over, Auntie. It's all over now.
Slowly now. Why don't you stay lying down? Oh, on second thought, this might not be the best place to rest. Shilonen, Nechka, Napecha.
Yeah,
Can already
Napecha.
stand now, so we made our way over.
Let me help you.
Thank you, Paimon and Mr. Traveler. I'm fine, really. The real Nechka helped me just now, so it doesn't hurt much anymore.
That's good. If you became Nechka, then this story would really become the To Kill the Brave.
Oh.
This isn't the place to chat. Come on, let's get out of here.
But what about Tlasoli?
Oh, don't worry. She won't be able to cause any more trouble now.
Yeah, she's broken. It's all over. You leave the workshop. Once outside, Shona asked... I'll have to read that later. You leave the workshop once outside. Shona asks you to go accompany Napecha. She still needs to have some words with Tlasoli alone. Okay, that was what it said. Let's continue. What a freaking story quest, man. For a story quest I ended up really liking. This was actually really good. This Tribal Chronicles story quest is probably my favorite one right now. Oh, the three. Thing is, let's see if it shows it before we continue. I hope I don't end up regretting this. Alright, so here's the next part. So, part 3. It's a workshop. Dismantle blades and inscription. Connect that to the activated phlogiston wedges. We did that part. Here, the conclusion disassemble from the allies. Yeah, this is the part. Where was it at? We were here-ish. It ended after a point where Paimon said, yeah, this right here, this is where part 3 ended. It ended right at this scene. How can we solve the problem? No matter what we try, tells Lily will. And then she said she's already made up her mind. That was where the last part initially cut off at. And then Shonen said this.
Names are blessings for the future from people standing in the past. I've also made up my mind. Come on, let's go see Auntie.
Shilone.
Yeah, that's where it ended at. Literally, that was all that was left that was missing from the last part, and then it cut off. Now I feel better. I feel bad about how everything got cut off. I really wish that didn't happen. But we're at the end of this.
All right, I've locked Auntie in the house with a few ropes. I'll take her to the tribe shortly to be punished for what she did. As for now, we can get away from the house and get some sun. After dealing with all of that, I'm completely out of energy.
Okay.
She's already planned out everything. Shilonen sure doesn't waste time. It's still so scary to imagine. Tosoli wanted to turn her adopted child into Nechka, and she even nearly succeeded.
It felt like Shonen suspected this from before we even caught on, which is kind of crazy. It kept hinting with to kill the brave, but I did not think it was gonna end like this.
Yeah, she was so cool.
Like, it really turning into that story.
She went right into action and took control of the situation instantly.
Well, it's all thanks to Nempeka's resilience. She never gave up. If it weren't for her bravely trying to get help, then I wouldn't have noticed Auntie's plan so easily.
Yeah, I have to say, she's definitely brave for that. Okay, I gotta check something. alive. Alright. You brave Nishka? Or Napatia. Yeah.
It was thanks to all of you encouraging me. After all, this was already the last idea I could think of. I tried to get the attention of many others who visited before, but they were all either quickly whisked away by Tlasoli or simply refused to believe me. Even if I told them everything, Tlasoli would just blame my illness to cover it up. All she had to do was start to cry, and then the guest would try to comfort her, but completely forget about me. She would inspect all the letters I sent and any gifts I received. And then, if I didn't comply, she would force me to drink some strange medicine. It would put me to sleep for a few days, and it would be hard for me to remember anything.
Oh my
I
god.
would see a lot of weird things while I slept, and the walls around me would start talking. I would be so scared every day. If I wasn't able to get your help this time, I might have just given up.
That's all in the past now.
You have us now, Nepeka. If anyone dares to hurt you again, the Traveler and Shilonen will send them flying!
Yeah. Sorry, I just can't help it.
You are already super brave, and you even managed to call Shilonen for help. Oh, you definitely found the right person. Shilonen isn't the kind of person who gets distracted easily by crying. She pays attention when someone's talking and doesn't miss a beat.
And it was because of your help that I was able to pick up on the details.
Yeah, Kai
Without
sussed it
you,
out.
it would have been extremely difficult for her to communicate that she needed help. Tlasoli would certainly be more on guard if I tried to speak with her, and would probably have just kept Nepeka locked up in her room again.
So we had a part to play too! But where did Tlasoli even get the confidence to try this scheme? When Nechka was alive, surely many tribe members would have tried to help her. Was she not scared that someone would realize that Nepeka wasn't Nechka?
She must have been using the Blazer inscriptions for a very long time.
That's certainly a possibility. The inscription she created would not only collect information related to Nechka's past, but also actively erase people's memories of Nechka. It's similar to graffiti. If you want to paint something new on a wall that has been painted before, then first you must remove the old painting. It's possible that I was also one of her targets, which would explain why she was so willing to let me have the central inscription.
Whoa, and you still took it? If it were Paimon, she would have thrown that thing away the first chance she had!
Well, you can't uncover the truth without taking some risks, right? If I hadn't disassembled the inscription myself, I would have never realized her actual motives.
So you suspected her from the very beginning?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I figured that was the case.
Oh, no, she's my auntie after all. How could I have seen her as a villain from the start?
Wait, so you're telling me you didn't suspect her until we started sussing her out? Huh.
The most I did was keep the possibility and a corresponding plan in mind, and it was just our luck that the worst case scenario actually happened. But now that I look back on it, we still managed to rescue a suffering child, even if that wasn't our original intention. Anyway, I think we've just about summarized everything and praised each other enough by now. Everything is finally over, and Nepeka can finally be herself.
So, what should I do now, Shilonen?
You should do whatever you like, of course. No one's going to lock you up anymore.
But I don't know what I can do. Everything I know is about Nechka. What she liked to eat, which flowers she enjoyed, how she acted and spoke. I'm not her, but I can only be like her. I don't know, Shilonen. I just don't know.
Oh, don't worry, Nepeka. The Blaze Gem inscription isn't working anymore. No one will force you to be somebody else again.
But I no longer remember anything about myself now besides my name. What if I never remember my life and lose all of my past? I'm scared, Shilonen. What should I do?
Oh, don't cry, Nepeka. Here, take this. I took some ore from Tlasoli's collection and made this as a mold.
A Blaze Gem inscription! You can make them too?
Oh, of course not. It's just a pretty piece of stone. Take it. I've engraved your name, Nepeka, on the top. This is your first blessing, the one you received from a pair of people who loved you with all their hearts. It has always protected you and stood over you. For all of past, present, and future, it's never strayed far.
But I don't even remember the names of my parents. I don't remember anything.
Huh. I won't make any big promises and say everything will return to normal. I'm not sure what kind of future you will face. I can only promise that no matter what the future holds, your name will never fade. This is a blessing given to you by a name engraver. You'll continue to grow and mature as a sapling sprouts upward and becomes a healthy tree, or as birds spread their wings to fly high into the sky. Your name is your starting point, as well as your guide. Remember your name and everything you've experienced, and you'll know how to step into your future.
I'll do my best.
You can do it, Nepeka!
Thank you all. Shilonen, Paimon, and Mr. Traveler.
If you really can't come up with what to do, don't worry. Just relax and take it easy. We're from the same tribe after all. If nothing else works, I can always go to the elders and look up your history.
Really?
And until then, you can stay at my workshop. I can handle another mouth to feed.
Huh, so you do have a backup plan?
I don't know if the plan will work. I'm not even sure who I should look for. Well, rather than placing our hopes on a plan that relies so heavily on luck, we should just focus on ourselves. Well, anyway, enough about all that for now. Let me take Tlasoli back to the tribe first. Oh, come with me, Nepeka.
How are
Gosh,
you?
I nearly forgot that we haven't even had dinner yet. What would you like to eat?
Honestly, not in the greatest moods today, but I guess it's better than what it could have been today. I'm just happy this stream's still going, because I've been... this part is cut into 4 parts because of an error that kept happening.
Huh?
I don't even want to think about it.
Anything. I'm not picky.
I'm just trying to hope I'm at the end of this, which
Good.
I think I am.
Let's go. We have a lot of work to do. We have a very busy future ahead of us. Oh, and one more thing. Happy birthday, Nepeka.
Oh, right. Finally. Okay. Now I feel better about myself after all that. Guess another one of the parts. Physics? Wait, what is this?
I really want to go travel.
Visit the workshop the next day? I still can't believe this happened. I'm still upset about that. Had to cut the stream into 4 parts because an error code ended the stream 3 different times now.
All right.
Will this be enough? I don't think so. I could try it. Might take another full day. Oh no, we're good.
Oh, you're here. Everything's been taken care of now. I was just about to go have a rest.
So about Tlasole, will she be punished?
Well, the tribe is still discussing that. I mean, not many have ever used ancient names to commit a crime. Pakal will have a lot on his plate. What I do know is that Tlasole's workshop will be closed permanently, and any remaining incomplete Blaze Gem inscriptions will be completely destroyed. And as for the completed Blaze Gem inscriptions, I'll be handling them, which, whew, yeah, yet another hassle to deal with.
I see.
Anyway, at least her ancient name is fine. Otherwise, we'd have a real mess on our hands. Oh, and speaking of ancient names, I actually have some good news. The memories that were absorbed by the Blaze Gem inscriptions can be restored to their owners.
That's nice.
Now, once all the Blaze Gem inscriptions stop working, the memories will return to their respective owners.
So all of it can come back?
Yeah, that's right. Huh. Wait, now that I think about it, in her attempt to get Nechka to come back, Auntie made the entire tribe forget about her. Now, Nechka really is gone, but everyone is about to remember her. Ugh, what a bizarre turn of events.
How's Napesha doing?
She's resting in my workshop. I contacted others from the tribe and told them about my plan to conduct an official investigation into her history. The tribe hasn't responded yet, so I'm planning to take her in for now and teach her some crafting skills.
Interesting.
But that's for another time. For now, she should just rest and sleep. After all, she's got a busy future ahead of her.
So now the world quest here, which is for Pohaku, is back. I'm going to push this to Monday reset. I don't feel like doing it today. I'm a little stressed out because of the fact that I had to cut this in 4 parts. I've never done this before. This has never happened before. So I'm pretty upset about that still. That this had to be cut into 4 parts. So because of that, I'm just gonna cut everything else out. Because I don't got the patience to deal with that. But let me grab that. Guess it didn't change much.
Ordering it every day. Oh, don't tell me I overdid it this time.
I expect you to be here. Totally so weird to see me at my own home. Oh, Pound thought you found a beautiful tree to get a few days of shut-eye. So that's where you decided to contribute? Everyone's been so busy with reconstruction, I feel... Oh, wait, is this something else? Let me show you something. It looks valuable. Yes, but that's not all. Phlogiston Honey Pearl with a particular pattern that's been making rounds recently in the market is usually produced by phlogiston aphids. Oh, this where the event starts. I did not mean to start this today. Well, there goes me shooting myself in the foot. But these oddly patterned ones, both novel, scarce, making them very expensive. That's just like how we love treasure chests that have awesome looking patterns on them too. So I bought a few for my collection. Guess what? After a few days, the potted plant had been raising nearby withered, or had withered. Okay. I didn't think much of it first. I don't know first thing about growing plants anyway, but later I heard Kachina say some people got sick. But some were customers. Chevin's gem shop, even Chevin herself proved no exception. Did it all have something to do with this gem? Thought so too, so I smashed it open and discovered it contains abyssal energy. Low concentration, of course, but are isolated by the outer shell of the honey pearl itself, which made it almost undetectable. What about the victims? How are they doing now? No need to worry. The low concentration resulted in rather minor mal maladies, with most being sleepy or being prone to exhaustion. Hasn't had any effect on the more fit like myself or Kachina. And here Palmer thought this might be a sticky situation. Sticky like honey in the honey pearls? Okay. I think here's something sticky like slimes instead. Stop. We're going back into sticky honey roast thing again? I'd rather not. You know it, fortunately for us, the problem's only a threat to ordinary people, just like slimes. Okay. You two really understand one another. We totally do. Still, we've met lots of people scared stiff by slimes, so it's not like we can ignore it just because it isn't dangerous for us, right? Exactly. I already explained the situation to our chief and asked him to collect and destroy all the strange honey pearls on the market. But we still need to attack this history from the source. My sentiments exactly. Like I said, phlogiston honey pearls are produced by phlogiston aphids. If anything is the source of the problem, it'll be them. I went to look for Kanich because he got a better head at investigating between us yesterday. He sent wording he found aphids with abyssal contamination. There are also traces of their presence near the signs of camping and people of the springs, right? And Kanich also notified Mulani. However, they're not exactly gemstone enthusiasts, so the problem didn't affect them as much. Looks like these sort of lingering abyss-related issues. I guess we gotta be patient. How do you plan to deal with the aphids? Gotta catch them first. You can still purify this level of abyssal contamination. We shouldn't need to harm the aphids. Kanich has marked out the place where they gather. I'm heading to the spot near our tribe. I'd like you to come along. By the way, a little bug catching sounds like fun, doesn't it? I have invited Katrina, but unfortunately she's already occupied. Had to have you. It would have been a boring trip otherwise. Let's start off then. Is it gonna force me to go? Okay, good. It's not gonna force me to go there. So, I'm gonna save this for a different stream. I was hoping this was just some last little, like, things that, you know, Shiona just wanted to say, because it's probably the last time I hear her speak for a hot minute. Oh, not really. I mean, I'll listen to her speak on Monday Reset when I do more for her, because there's some other stuff we can do. Got this to level 9. I will try to get enough to crown this on Sundays, so for Monday's stream I can do more. Looks like it's saying I can craft 3 more purple ones. If I can, I'm gonna go do that actually. Gosh. Also while I'm here. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Watching these parts. If you did, please tell me you watched the parts from start to finish. If you started watching that part before, I'm sorry to hear it. I don't know what to say. All I can say is that I hope you watch the other parts. They're cut up. Just don't know. So I'm gonna head out. Originally I was gonna do another extension to this after finishing the quest, which would have made for a nice long stream today, but I'm gonna just do that on Monday Reset. I can't be bothered now. So won. Well, with that, I call that a win. Hopefully I can have her crowned by Monday, and then I'll work on her talents the week after that. Or not her talents, I'll work on leveling her to 90 the week after that. I don't know if I want to do the testing on Monday. Maybe I could do it on Tuesday. I don't know. It'd be cool to do separate days for testing, separate days. but that depends if I want to give myself the time to do that. Well, let's go ahead and do one other thing. Actually, I need to do one other thing. Which, I mean, if you already left, you already left. If you didn't and just want to see me do this for whatever reason, be my guest. I'm just gathering energy and then switching my team back to Kanich. I'm still focusing Kanich. I'm happy I got something out of today at least, so I can't be too upset despite the problems we had earlier. With that, we are done. I am pooped mentally. And this is funny because I also started watching another anime. I mentioned it in the first part. It was Wisteria, One in Sword. It is so good. I was actually surprised at how good that. I was surprised at how good it was. I really enjoyed it. So I want to finish that tonight and then relax this weekend because I'm gonna need it. And I'll have a backlog of things again. I guess this is just bound to happen. It's probably gonna get worse in the future when the days get more busy. But until then, yeah. After Monday's stream, I think I'm gonna separate it and do a separate stream for Shilin testing. Cause when I crown her talent on Monday, I don't think I'm gonna focus on full-blown testing. I might test one thing and then I'm just gonna focus a separate stream after that, which I might do Wednesday next week or Friday next week. I don't know yet. And when I do, it's gonna be interesting. So I look forward to that. So I'll mostly ease my way back into grinding artifacts again through double refreshing for one full patch, just one full patch. See if we can keep improving him. So far, Kasha even likes this artifact, so I'm happy we got this today. And then for some reason, I also got a, I don't remember that. We're getting a new double crit animal goblet, which wasn't good enough for a clip, but it was good. It was a good piece. I need to somehow get a better onset goblet. I still need a better circlet, which is going to be very frustrating to get, because it needs to have crit damage and then crit rate on it, and then it needs to go all into attack percent or something. It needs to not need this much ER. I'll wait and see if I can get a circlet instead of crafting it, 'cause I don't want to have to craft it. Otherwise, I'm going to craft another double crit Dendro Goblet, which I also don't want to do, but I'm willing to do that. Or not another, but actually I do have a reason to craft a double crit Dendro Goblet, 'cause I don't have a good Dendro Goblet with a lot of crit damage. So there's at least a reason to do it. The thing that sucks is that my luck with Dendro Goblets have been too much crit rate. So I wonder if I can pull that off. But for now, for this build variant at least, it's pretty good. Still pretty good. It'll be a problem when I have to put the 11 crit rate on, because then it'll be 35 crit rate when I get his signature. That's when having more crit rate might actually matter a little bit, but that's for a different time and a different place. When that time comes, of course, because that's when I hope I get better pieces. That's asking for a lot, though. Anyways. I hope you enjoyed. I need to Crytek MM, and before I go, one more thing. Ooh, this person got why do you have C1 Shilling in? Sounds like you got unlucky. Cause it looked like you planned for C2. There's no way you wouldn't have it. Oh god. A lot of ER. Pretty good build though. I wish I could work on our talents, but I have to farm the Scar Moose boss over and over. But you're gonna have to start doing that on Monday. That's gonna be fun. Anyways. Whoa, what is this? So age copy to kill the brave. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. New copy. Somewhat aged. And then this updated stop. Ah, so Shionen's is right here. Okay. You recovered a true soul among the... Oh. Alongside Baraka, and you wish that soul happiness from here on out. Okay. Might have to check that every time we do something new. With new characters. Can we use the thing in this patch? Oh my gosh. Stop it. Stop it. I just want to see something. Holy... The move for today. Just want to see this. Can I even use this before I go? I want to check this real quick anyways. Can I even use this patch? Somebody told me I don't think you can, but I just want to make sure myself. There's nothing more to explore. There's probably a reason. Yeah. So I can't do it yet. Alright. I just want to double check. Because it's not like I heard a screenshot or anything. I just wanted to check. I'm just happy that this is where I can end it today. Alright. Thank you for watching. My name is Crytek Emo, and I'll catch you guys on Monday.